Hi, welcome. David Tayo here, Studio F, Tayo Mixes, all that jazz. Today I'm going to share with you a life hack. Actually, that's not true at all. This is not a life hack. It's a pretty conventional technique, but it is a secret. It's not a secret either. Like I just said, a lot of people know about this, but not everybody does it. Not that you have to. You certainly don't have to. But if you want big drums, this is a way to do it. There's a lot of classic examples of the method I'm about to show you, but what's kind of cool is that you can even pull this off if you don't have a professional studio. As you can see, Studio F, as much as I love it, is just a room. It's just a room above a garage. I don't even have the luxury of a separate live and control room. But hey, you know what? I don't need it. Check out this little technique. We're going to go downstairs for this. See the drums behind me there? And we'll get back to those guys in a minute. All right, here we go. All right, now what is this? It's a garage. Well, you might think, okay, well, so what? You got a big, messy garage. Congratulations. I don't even have room to set up a drum kit down here, of course, unless I move my car out of the way. But we don't need to, because what we can do is we can capture all of the reverberation that's going on down here with those mics. I'm not looking what I'm doing here. Get out of my way. With those mics right there. I'll get you a little closer view. That is actually an Ortf pair, O-R-T-F. It stands for something about French radio. Don't really remember. But those mics are approximately, I don't know, 17 centimeters away from each other and like, I don't know, 110 degrees apart. I don't remember what the hell it was. It's approximately an Ortf pair, okay? But what's going on is those microphones are picking up a stereo signal down here. So when I record my drums, believe it or not, I actually leave this door up here open, so all the sound pressure from my kit gets down, stairs, right? And it goes down there and it becomes reverb. You can probably hear some of that reverb still on my voice, but once we step into the studio, it kind of goes away. At least a pretty good chunk of it does. And that's because of all the absorption and everything on the walls down or up here. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to jump over to the tripod-mounted camera, and let's take a listen. Okay, first things first, let's protect our hearing. All right, so I've got a somewhat conventional setup here. I've got one microphone inside the kick drum, sounds like this. I've got another microphone in front of the kick drum. It by itself sounds like this. Got a mic on the top of the snare, the bottom of the snare. I also have mics on the toms and a couple of these overheads. Now, the entire picture of the drum set sort of comes into play first with the overheads. As you see, I've got a mismatched spaced pair. I got a Neumann U87 over here and some Shure small diaphragm condenser over here. But with only these two microphones recording, it kind of sounds like this. So you don't really hear much of the closeness of the microphones that are on the drums. We probably don't hear a bunch of the kick drum because it's kind of farther away from the overhead mics, but we do get a general stereo image of the whole kit. Right, so you're starting to get that stereo image, but none of this sounds big yet. Let's open up all of the microphones that are currently in frame and hear what it sounds like all together. Okay, it's nice and clean, but it doesn't sound big yet. The bigness comes from the microphones I showed you downstairs. Those, by themselves, if we shut off all of these other mics alone, they pick this up. Okay, so we get all of that big room sound, but none of the closeness. So now let's blend it all. Let's have a little bit of the close mics, a bunch of the overheads, and then a bunch of the room mic from downstairs. And there you have it.